Oh, it's a glorious day outside. It's so beautiful. Both me and the Aussie, we're gonna put together a special recipe for you today. So let's get in the kitchen and get her done. So today we're gonna put together for you a really awesome recipe. Today we're gonna do a Mexican fried rice, an authentic with a little bit of twist Mexican fried rice recipe. So you know where it all happens. It all happens right back here. Let's go. Okay, first thing we gotta do here is we gotta make the red sauce. Now this red sauce is so absolutely incredible, it's gonna knock your socks right off your taste buds. All right, let's go ahead and put this baby together. And these are the items you're gonna need to make it. 1 tomato, we're gonna need a couple Serrano peppers, a couple pieces of garlic, and either a half of a large onion or a small onion like I have here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna roast these for the flavor. So we're just gonna cut the tops off of these. I'm gonna leave the seeds in because I like it kind of spicy. If you don't like it spicy, just go ahead and just add 1 Serrano pepper to it. And then on the tomato, I'm just gonna take and I'm just gonna core out that inside of that tomato. Now I'm gonna cut the tomato in half and we're gonna crush down our garlic. And then on the oven, I already have a pan heating up, so we're gonna go ahead and roast these in the pan. Okay, my Serrano peppers, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut those in half. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna throw them down on the pan, and we're just gonna roast these. That way we can bring out the flavor. Now we're just gonna let those roast on that side, and we'll go ahead and flip those over. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our ancho pepper. We're just gonna cut the top off of it. Now, take out the seeds if you don't like it really spicy, but if you don't mind it spicy, just go ahead and leave the seeds in. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop this up. Don't need to get too particular on chopping this up because this is going to go into our blender. Okay, now we're going to turn these little fellas. They've been roasting on one side. We're going to get them nice and roasted, have that nice little brown color to them. It helps bring out all the flavors that are in there. Just go ahead and flip them over and we'll roast the other side. And then we're going to put this tomato sauce together. Okay, now that we're waiting for the other side of those to get all roasted up, we're going to go ahead. We've already chopped up our ancho pepper. And now we're going to take our onion. We're just going to cut it into big pieces. We're going to put it in our blender. And we're going to use a little Ninja blender for this. And we're just going to throw them in our little blender glass, and we're going to put our ancho peppers in there. And we got our roasted veggies over here already done. The aromas, they smell so good. Roasting them really brings out the flavor. I mean, it really makes them taste incredible. So basically, we're just going to take and just kind of just rough chop them up. Don't need to get too serious because they are going in our little blender. And just take and just throw them in there. Ooh, that's kind of hot. All right, once you have all your roasted vegetables in there, your onion and your ancho pepper in there, you're gonna want to add a 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 teaspoon of cumin, and a 1/2 teaspoon of oregano. And I like to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of Spanish paprika. And we're gonna put the top on, and onto the blender it goes. And voila, there we go. We have our homemade tomato sauce that we're gonna add to our Mexican fried rice recipe. All right, let's get on to making that fried rice now. Yeah, let's get her done. Okay, we got our cast iron skillet all heating up. You can do this in a cast iron skillet, or you can do this in a saucepan, or you can even do this in a Dutch oven. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just brown the rice. So we're gonna take 1 cup of rice, and we're gonna dump it in there. And we wanna add 3 tablespoons of oil. This is gonna help the rice not stick to anything. All we wanna do is just brown up the rice. That's gonna bring out the flavors and the aroma. This is what makes this recipe taste so good. Now remember, as we're browning the rice, make sure you keep stirring it because we want all those little fellas nice and browned up. We want to get them all nice and golden brown. Don't want to leave anybody out. Everybody's got to get a little bit of tan. And remember, just kind of keep stirring it around every little bit so that way you don't burn them. Okay, now that you can see all of our rice is a nice golden brown. Oh, that's exactly the way you want it. So to this, what we're going to add is remember our tomato paste that we made. We're going to add our tomato paste to it. Give that a little stir around. And then we're going to add 2 cups of water. And then what I like to do, you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna add in 1 cup of frozen peas and carrots, because I kind of like that in my rice. But you can omit this if you want. You don't need to add this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump those little critters in there. So if you were gonna make an authentic Mexican fried rice, you would use a chicken-based bouillon to put in this. But since this is a vegan Mexican fried rice dish, I'm using Better Than Bouillon, and it's a vegetable bouillon. So I'm gonna add 2.5 teaspoons of vegetable-based seasoning to this. And then give that all a good stir around in there. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Stir all that up. That's gonna be so good. Oh, the aromas, the smells. Wow, they're absolutely phenomenal. That smell is so good. Okay, now that we have all of our ingredients added into this dish, what we want to do now is we want to bring this up to a boil. Okay, so now we brought this to a boil. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn down our heat down to a low setting, and we're going to cover this, and we're going to let this cook on a low setting for heat for 20 minutes. We're not going to touch this. We're not going to open up the lid. We're not going to peek. We're not going to do anything at all. All we're going to do is just let this cook for the next 20 minutes. In the meantime, while that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you around. Me and the little Aussie went out for a walk today, so I hope you enjoy some of the outdoor shots that we got. We had a great time out in the park today. Be right back. This is such a beautiful day out here today. It's so nice to be able to get out in this warmer weather and just enjoy the outdoors. This is what life was meant to be like. I think I'm actually getting some sun on my face. All right, let's get cooking. All right, our 20 minutes have come to pass. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the lid off and let the steam out of there. And then guess what? We're gonna put it back on and we're gonna leave it. We're gonna turn off the heat and we're gonna let it sit there for another 10 minutes. Well, as you can hear, our timer for the 10 minutes just went off. So let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, our rice is sat there for 10 minutes. Oh, look at that. Don't that look good? Oh, look at how fluffy that is. Can you see that? And if you even want to make it even fluffier, you can wash your rice off before you fry it up. The aromas, the smells are just absolutely phenomenal. This looks so good. All right, let's go ahead and plate some of this up. Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be so good. So let's give this a try. Now remember, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. That way it lets YouTube let other people know that maybe they might be interested in seeing this video. So let's go ahead and, oh look at, can you see how fluffy that is? Ah, it's so fluffy. Here comes the moment of truth. Oh my gosh. This by itself makes a meal. Make this and you won't regret it. This is so delicious. I mean, this is like absolutely, oh, the flavors are incredible. Oh, and you know what? That ancho pepper, just, that really adds to the overall flavor. I mean, that really does help make this dish pop. This is so delicious. I'm going back for seconds. Wow, if you're looking for an awesome Mexican fried rice recipe, this is the one that you have to try. That's it, folks. That was a pretty simple recipe. You know, I've had a lot of rice dishes from a lot of places around the country, and I gotta tell you what, this is my most favorite rice dish I've ever had. You just can't beat the flavors from this recipe for making this fried rice. This is absolutely delicious. You're gonna love this. So I had to wear my little apron today. I wore it because I was messing with red stuff. And you know what red stuff does when it gets on your clothes? It stains it so bad. Anyway, I just want to tell you thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. It has been truly my pleasure to be able to bring this recipe to you. I hope you give this a try. Leave me a comment down below. Once you try this Mexican fried rice recipe, it's going to be very hard to top it. It is so delicious, and the flavors, they're like, whoa, they're so good. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this little video right here today. I just want to say thank you once again for stopping by my channel. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day, and remember, all that extra food that you're making around, make sure you share that with everyone else. Food does make the world go around, so share that food and share that cooking with all the people that you love. So until I see you again, later.